want to thank everybody for joining us here, and we're going to get things going. First up, I want to thank all of you for coming out here today, and it was great to watch you guys play this weekend, and gave us a lot of really exciting things. And the athletic department this past weekend with Alexa playing so well, and I know Mark's going to talk about her just a little bit, but I'm going to introduce our athletic director, Mark Elliott.
Thank you. I want to first start thanking the administration who got us into this process at the very beginning with coaches. Thank you very much. Players, parents, thank you. Seniors, especially Kelsey, Kinsey, Lindsay. Great job this year. GMAC championship, regular season GMAC tournament championship. Give yourself a hand. That's awesome. Good deal. You are 38-8. Five of those losses were by one run. I mean, think about what was almost. Great season. We're really, really proud of you. 4 years ago when we started this process, this is the day we were kind of waiting for, to play our way into an NCAA tournament. And we have had some representation by the cross-country team and the track team. Alexa Rippey is the first to qualify for an NCAA tournament for us. As of today, she has finished with a 75. Her combined score puts her in the top 10 in the region. So that's awesome. What you're getting ready to see is culmination of a process of how the NCAA goes through selecting regional teams to represent Division II in the national tournament. We are in the Midwest. They will pick 8 teams that will be divided into 2 4-team tournaments, and you'll get to see that here in just a minute. The criteria is pretty wide. They get a advisory committee together from all of the different conferences who rank you, and you've seen some of the rankings over the last couple of weeks. Then they take their findings and give it to the softball selection committee. The regional advisory committee, whatever they do, it's not binding. It's still the softball selection committee who they might not know you at all, but they're the ones that say, here's who goes and who doesn't go. So, here we go. You're getting ready to see this. I want to get Ben to come up here in just a minute, but some of the criteria that they take into consideration: in-region wins, in-region conference, in-region outside of conference, win-loss record. One of the more important things is strength of schedule, how you perform against better teams, what better teams do in their records as well. Anyway, long story short, all the way down to criteria such as performance on the road, and finally, performance in your last 15 games. That gives me a lot of hope, the way you played your last 15 games, as to whether we're in or not. Before we go to the selection, I'd like for Coach to come up here for just a minute, say a few words. But as you're coming up, I want to give one quick warning, and that's this. If we happen to make this, if our name is on this list, that is not the culmination. That is not the goal. Too many teams have seen their name, get all excited, and then they fall flat. Our goal in 2 weeks is to go to Oklahoma City. All right? Come on up, Coach. Let's go.
This is a process we haven't been before. We all are excited. We've been waiting for this day to happen. Started a long time ago, a few years ago with Dr. Boone. He passed it on to Mark Elliott. There's been coaches before me, Ernie Reynolds and Angela Sullivan, who got this program in the shape it is in now. But you girls here have been patient for the 2 or 3 years we've had. Coach Grimes was here, come out of college and didn't get the chance that y'all are getting. This is what we've been waiting for, and we can't wait to see what comes on the screen in a few minutes. We're excited for you. I hope you're excited. And like Mark said, we're not trying to get there. I hope we're there. We want to win. We're not just be glad we got there. It's been a process, and now let's see what happens. Proud of all. Give y'all yourselves a hand because y'all deserve it. Y'all done well.
Second consecutive multi-state conference softball championship.
Okay.
With 2 wins, straight wins, tied the program record for wins in a single season with their 31st triumph in the title game. Allie Maloof is 20 21 in the circle with a 1.36 ERA. The 7th seed is St. Anselm. Our final pairing here is Queens at 35 and 14 against LIU Post. For the second straight season, Coach of the Year Amy Delmore's squad advances to the NCAA tournament. This year is because of their first ever BCC championship since 2001. They defeated LIU Post for the 5th time, 16-0 for the title. 12 wins in a row in another battle with the Pioneers here on the horizon. Let's go to the Midwest region next. It's Grand Valley State and Southern Indiana, both at-large selections. Missouri St. Louis is the 1 seed against Wayne State. The Tritons win their 3rd straight GLVC Tournament Championship with a win over U-Indy. Wayne State won the GLIAC Tournament Championship for the automatic bid as well. Speaking of the Greyhounds, Indianapolis gets the 2 seed and hosts this group of the bracket. They get Trevecca,
You all knew it. Team, you want to gather up here for
When I saw the tank, I figured we were going to get it, but didn't.
Thank y'all for coming. We appreciate y'all being here. Thank you very much.
Hey, Ben. Dave wants to talk to you a little bit. Dave.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, I want to take a picture. I do. Okay, I'm stepping in front of somebody, sorry. Oh, well, I can't stand on there yet.
Hey, tell me you guys beat him and I'll step in. Hold the trophy. What? You got it.
Ready? Okay, everybody got it?